ToploMarket.com promotes itself as the most secure cryptocurrency trading platform, using confident language and reassuring slogans to create a sense of safety. But when you look beyond the surface, this image collapses completely. In reality, ToploMarket has been officially flagged by the German financial regulator BaFin, appears in multiple independent scam investigations, and is associated with consistent user complaints about blocked withdrawals and endless additional fees. This is not a secure exchange and not a legitimate crypto platform. It is another disposable fraud project designed to take deposits and disappear. The strongest and most objective proof comes from BaFin itself. The German regulator has issued an official public warning stating that ToploMarket provides financial and cryptocurrency services without authorization. According to BaFin, the platform operates illegally, holds no licenses, and exposes investors to the risk of losing all deposited funds. Legitimate exchanges do not appear on regulatory blacklists. When a regulator publicly names a platform, it is not a misunderstanding or a gray zone. It is a clear signal that the company has no legal right to operate. Independent analysts and scam review platforms reinforce this conclusion. Researchers describe ToploMarket as an unregulated operation that imitates the appearance of a real crypto exchange while offering no regulatory oversight and no legal accountability. The platform uses a familiar advance fee scam model. Users see balances grow on a simulated dashboard, but when they attempt to withdraw funds, they are told to pay additional charges. These demands are described using different labels such as withdrawal tax, insurance payment, transaction clearance, or account release fee. No matter how many of these payments are made, withdrawals are never processed. Real user feedback follows the same pattern. On consumer review platforms and social media, users report that their accounts were blocked after requesting withdrawals, that customer support stopped responding, and that new payment demands appeared each time they tried to access their funds. Some users claim they only recovered money through so-called recovery services, which is itself a common indicator of a fully fraudulent platform. Legitimate exchanges do not require third-party intervention to return user funds. The scam mechanism behind ToploMarket is straightforward and well-documented. Victims are recruited through messaging apps, social media advertisements, and private chat groups, where promoters emphasize how safe and reliable the platform supposedly is. The website reinforces this message by repeatedly calling itself the most secure exchange, while failing to disclose a company name, a registered legal entity, or any licensing information. Once money is deposited, the interface shows artificial profits generated by internal scripts rather than real market activity. When the user attempts to withdraw, the process turns into a series of escalating payment demands. Eventually, communication stops, accounts are locked, and the funds are gone. After enough complaints accumulate, the operators simply abandon the site and reappear under a new name. One of the most deceptive aspects of ToploMarket lies in its domain history. At first glance, a quick lookup may suggest that the domain was registered in 2010, which could make inexperienced users believe the platform has existed for more than a decade. This impression is false and deliberately misleading. The critical detail in domain records is not the original registration date, but the most recent update date. In this case, the domain was updated and effectively changed hands in December of 2024. Before that moment, it belonged to an entirely different, unrelated project and was either inactive or abandoned. The current scam operation only began after the domain was repurposed. This technique is known as using a drop domain. Scammers buy old, abandoned domains specifically to borrow their apparent age and credibility. Search engines and casual users may see a long history and assume legitimacy, even though the current website has no connection to the domain's original use. In fact, the name ToploMarket itself hints at this past. The word toplo means warm or heat in several Balkan languages, strongly suggesting that the domain originally belonged to a heating or household equipment business, not a cryptocurrency exchange. The name makes no sense in the context of digital assets, but scammers do not care about consistency. They care about deception. Additional technical details support this conclusion. The domain is now routed through Cloudflare, a service often used by fraudulent platforms to hide server locations and hosting providers. While Cloudflare itself is legitimate, its use in combination with regulatory warnings, fake marketing claims, and blocked withdrawals points to an effort to conceal infrastructure and make enforcement more difficult. A regulated financial company has no reason to obscure this information. When all of these elements are combined, the official BaFin warning, the absence of licenses, the volume of withdrawal complaints, the advance fee scam pattern, the unrealistic marketing claims, and the use of a repurposed drop domain, the conclusion is unambiguous. ToploMarket.com is a fraudulent crypto platform posing as a secure trading exchange. It does not process withdrawals, it operates without authorization, and it hides behind an abandoned domain from 2010 to appear trustworthy. If you have already lost money to a broker or platform like this, it is essential to stop all further payments immediately and preserve every piece of evidence, including transaction records and communication logs. You can contact the Watchdog Online team at watchdogonline@proton.me. Leave your name and phone number so they can get back to you. Their mission is to expose schemes like this and help protect users, because a platform that claims to be the safest exchange while operating illegally is not protecting you, it is targeting you.